Darcy Spady joins me now. He is the 2018 president of the Society of Petroleum Engineers. Thanks so much for joining us, Darcy. I know you've been particularly busy. ADIPEC is always a busy time for the Society of Petroleum Engineers here, and SPE really looking at the technical sessions.
Yes.
Talk to us first of all about how important these are, and of course how many you've been doing, what's going on with the technical sessions.
SPE has about 160,000 members worldwide, and it's all about individual membership and technical sessions. Technical papers, writing technical papers, and I think here at ADIPEC we have about 65 different tracks, which is like 4 conferences over 4 days. So a tremendous event for our members, writing technical papers and having them as part of our database worldwide of technical literature.
And of course, you really, all of your membership, and a huge membership here in the Middle East, you've got access to some incredible scientists, some engineers. I mean, the value and the depth and the knowledge that's actually exchanged here. This is really where the technical sessions shine and people can really exchange knowledge and learn a lot. Isn't that important?
The basis of this industry, oil and gas, E&P, is technical innovation, technical things. So we have a database in onepetro.org of 200,000 technical papers. We have the most technical stuff, if I can use that word, of any industry. And it's most of it's held by SPE. It's our canon. So it's super important that we have members getting out, presenting papers, arguing a little bit about papers, answering questions, writing follow-up papers. It's all about the technical side because that's what supports the industry. That's what supports all the visible stuff is excellent, strong, competent technical knowledge.
And of course the technical papers have been very much at the heart of ADIPEC always when we look back over the years. Again, just bring us up to date in terms of like who are you getting involved now? You've got a huge youth membership. I mean, so these are papers obviously coming from very qualified engineers, experts in their field, but also you're really pulling in creativity and new ideas as well.
Yeah, our papers come through a number of different places globally. I think we have around 120 paper events around the world, but we'll always have a committee reviewing papers. I just presented myself a paper for the first time in 14 years in Oman, and it was 1 in 6 was rejected. Out of 6, 1 was accepted. So you're talking a 6-to-1 ratio of paper acceptance. That's pretty good. So average members can write papers, but they're reviewed by a committee, and the majority are rejected, which is high standard. But then we also have doctoral students and very high-end papers that are actually peer-reviewed in our journals. So whether you're a PhD student and working on a thesis, which goes into our database, or where you're an average member who found something innovative or a case study or a new widget and you want it committee reviewed, we do that too. So that's the basis of everything we do is individual competence.
Now you've had a very busy year. Your job as 2018 president of SPE brings you around the world, and I know you've been also very connected with the youth particularly and the younger professionals, and this I know very much personally and professionally something that you've taken a tremendous interest in. How important is it, and particularly now when I think we might be losing a lot of the younger people and not getting them into STEM, what can SPE do to make sure that this is still an attractive industry?
SPE is a society of professionals in energy. So the new generation, we are energy providers for the world. The world keeps consuming, the world needs hydrocarbon-based energy, and our young people are the next generation. And I like to think of what our Prime Minister in Canada, Prime Minister Trudeau said. He said, we no longer choose between economy and environment, we choose both. So the new young SPE members, they're not just looking at just economy and how to make money in our industry. They're looking at environmental stewardship, social license, doing the best for the planet. And this is the exciting thing. We're seeing energy professionals, whether it's geothermal or traditional drilling or fracturing, these energy professionals are part of supplying the world with energy, and we want a new face to what we do as energy suppliers.
Now tell me a little bit how important ADIPEC is. Of course you're very much a partner in many ways in terms of doing the papers and the technical sessions, but you've been here the last few days, you're talking to lots of people, meeting people. What's the buzz you're getting this year?
You know, I love our SPE members here at ADIPEC because there's lots of them, and all the key people are SPE members, and many of the rank and file that walk through the door and look at the stands are SPE members. So we concentrate on the individual competence, but ADIPEC is a place where we can all come together, and SPE provides the technical side. ADIPEC provides the greater, all the exhibition space and everything else. So it's a great coming together, and this has been happening for quite a number of years, and it's really key for this Middle East region especially, if not the whole globe. So it's a wonderful big event with lots of diversity.